Make sure you're logged into YouTube Studio on your channel and head on over to the videos tab here on the side. I'm going to add subtitles to this second video here. Click this pencil icon for details and click more options here up at the top. Now, I already have subtitles on this video. I added them myself when I first published it. But if you haven't added subtitles, you will see this little section right here where you can add the language and you can go to subtitles. YouTube will have automatically generated subtitles for you. The algorithm doesn't give preference to these, but what you can do is edit them and make them accurate. So you have to actually listen to your video while you're editing the subtitles. If you've just published a video in the last 5 minutes, this won't actually pop up. Sometimes it can take 30 minutes or 2 hours for it to pop up, and it's worth waiting before publishing to do this. So just wait a little while and see if YouTube will help automate this process for you. Let's go ahead and go through this method first. I'm going to click this English by YouTube Automatic, and I'm going to click Edit on Classic Studio, and that's going to open another tab for me. So here's my video, and you can see where I've added my subtitles. You can add segments here. This is where you'll edit. In my video, I'm talking about the Degassi Deep Grand Reef Bass. So you can see that this is incorrect. It thinks I'm saying Degassi Deep Brand. In order to correct these, you hit Edit, wait for it to load, and you can play your video. I'm not going to play it right now, but you can edit it and play it at the same time. What you'll do is click on a segment that you want to edit. You can page down and see that it's got a lot of text. You can move around here and you can play it. You can select a certain area. You can move this around to place where this cursor is. Just to quickly edit this bit here, I'll change this to Degassi, change this to Grand, and add a comma. And you want to edit the whole thing, make sure it's accurate, and once you do that, click Save Changes and it will create a draft. If you're happy with the changes, just refresh the page and submit the draft. Now, if you're unlucky, YouTube will not have automated this process for you. If this is the case, click Subtitles right here. To show you what this process is like, I've actually deleted my subtitles and we'll start from scratch. So under subtitles here, click Add. I have 3 options here. I can upload a file. I actually don't have a file, but if you're fortunate enough to have a subtitle file, you can upload it right here. You can transcribe and auto sync. I'll show you what this is in a little bit. And this right here is just like what we did before. Let's click it. And here we have these auto-generated subtitles. It's really nice that YouTube gives me this. If you don't have this, you have to add each of these segments yourself. I'll show you what I mean. So I've deleted these first 2 segments, and in order to add subtitles in this area, I would move this cursor over to where the subtitles start and click plus. Sort of stretch it out to some area. I would click play and listen, and I would type what I hear. I don't remember what it said, but something about the Degassi sea bass. And then when I'm done with this section, I move on over here and click another one and just move this guy over. And make it so that you have a decent amount of text on the screen without going paragraphs long. So you don't want to see something like this. That's a lot for someone to read. Break it up into small bits. And when you're done, you can save changes. And it will sort of do the placement of the text. Sometimes it won't publish it. Sometimes it will save it in draft. And if that's the case, you'll see that it's not published right here. Just refresh the page. Now let's go to the second method I skipped over before, transcribe and auto sync. This isn't really my favorite method, but what you do is you play your video, and as it's playing, you type When you stop typing, the video stops playing. YouTube uses an algorithm to determine the time at which you were typing is probably the time at which you spoke the words in your video, so it will set the timings like that. It actually makes me a little nervous to do my transcription through this method, which is why I typically choose the third method. What you can do is use this method to get the typing out. So let's pretend that this is what I said in my video. And set timings. It will save it to drafts, so let's check it out. It's doing some timings, so we'll have to wait. But when it's done, you can just refresh this and click publish. So these are the 3 ways you can add subtitles to your videos. I highly recommend it. I really recommend this third method or using what YouTube comes up with and editing it for correctness. By doing this, YouTube will consider that file to be a custom subtitle. Just make sure that you really do check it for accuracy. YouTube can sort of tell if you've really edited that file or not. Focus more on your audience's needs, on being accurate, on getting that subtitle to be really nice for your audience. Don't just edit it so that it can be called custom. You'll give your audience a good product. You'll have a really well-polished video, and YouTube will give you the upper hand in the algorithm if you do this. I hope you found this video helpful. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And subscribe for more content like this. It will not be on how to get to the Degassi Deep Grand Reef Sea Base. Don't worry. Thank you for watching.